Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play and early impressions for Flycaster VR, a game that was released on the Steam store back on October 26, 2023 in early access. It normally retails for $10 and I received a free Steam key through the Steam Curator Connect program to review this game, and I'm testing it out on the Meta Quest 2 using Link Cable. Now, you may notice here that I have the shadows, reflections, and lightings on the lowest setting, which is good. And I actually had to lower screen percentage. By default, it was at 100. I lowered it to 80, and that's to get the steady 90 frames per second. If I chose 90% screen percentage or 100 screen percentage, I was getting variable frame rates. So yeah, performance not the best, but at least you can mess with the graphical settings. Again, I'm in RTX 3080, and I had to. This is the maximum I can get and still get steady 90 frames per second. So as you can see, there weren't many settings other than graphics, ambient volume, and SFX volume, and left or right-handed. So not a whole lot of options. Controls very simple: trigger to let out line, grip to pull line, B to change fishing spot, so nodal teleportation, and thumbstick to turn. Let's go ahead and let's go fishing. We're going to skip the tutorial and the practice pond. Now, one thing you'll notice is that there's basically 3 locations, and the riverside is locked. I really don't like that, but let's go ahead and let's just go to the Rocky Ridge. I mean, this is early impressions. I've played this for about an hour, and you'll notice here that one good thing is that there's 2 fish really close by. So, by the way, those who don't do fly fishing, you basically do this little rocking force, and it is hard to see, though. That wasn't bad. It says great, but it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. You want an excellent, really. And we'll see how we do. There are fish nearby. I don't know if they're attracted to it. And you actually want this when you're where there's no fish on the line. Actually, I don't know that the fish will be attracted to the bait, and we'll just see, I guess, what happens. I'm going to stay at this location for a little bit because I do see several fish nearby, but if you don't see fish, it's probably better to move to a different location. Again, it's nodal teleportation. The graphics actually look pretty good for a fishing game. This is probably the fishing game with the most realistic graphics. I wouldn't say the best graphics. There's actually a game that's on the Quest only. I can't think of the name of it by the top of my head. I think it might be Real Fishing VR. And while it doesn't look as realistic, because it has this little cheat. So basically, it looks like 3D stereoscopic static photo. So the one thing you want to keep in mind is you want a steady... Oh, first of all, I'm doing this wrong. But basically, you want a steady pace. Because this is, again, fly fishing. And basically, you're moving the bait at a consistent speed across to attract fish. But obviously, you're not always going to attract fish. And it looks like this time we were unlucky. So let's just go ahead and just try it again. Again, we're going to release a little bit of the line. And then we're going to rock it back and forth. And then release it. Hopefully we get a good... Great. We got another great, which is fine. And hopefully we get lucky. If I don't see a whole lot of fish, I'll move to a different spot. But I do like, the visuals. I do like the ambient sounds. And I'm not sure there's another fly fishing game in VR. Is there? I'm not sure I've ever seen one. I think I might have seen one, but if so, I can tell you that the fly fishing here is definitely a lot better with all the different way with the casting, being pretty realistic. It is not easy to get a bite though, so definitely this game I would say is a little bit challenging. And basically, again, this is fly fishing, so a lot of it is just constant casting and dragging the line. Again, you want a little consistent speed, but you basically want to go where the fish are. I don't know if there's enough fish here. So far, we've not attracted anything, but that's pretty common for fly fishing. You definitely need to do a couple of casts before you attract any fish. And I'm going to be honest, I've only caught one fish so far in my little less than 1 hour of gameplay. But that's fine because I'm still learning the game, It took me a while just to get the cast right. I think my casting has improved, but my attracting the fish has not. That might just be luck. Might be a skill issue as well. There are upgrades you can do, and I'll show those upgrades in a while. But right at this point, there really isn't a reason. Hopefully, we attract this fish. Let's see if we. By the way, there's also temperature of the water. And now, unfortunately, we weren't able to attract it. So let me show the temperature of the water. So here it is. You can look at the temperature of the water. It's 10 degrees Celsius, 15 degrees Fahrenheit. And you can change the length of the cast to match the temperature of the water, and it'll make a difference as far as where the fish are. Let's do one more cast here. Again, we want to release the line a little bit, and then we want to go back and forth, back and forth, and then like so. So far, I gotten all grades, but no excellence. You really want to get an excellent, and then again, you want the line like this actually when you're reeling it in. You don't want it perpendicular. Once you've caught a fish, once you've had a bite, then you want to turn it perpendicular, and you kind of want to tire the fish and reel it in when you can. That's what makes this game tricky, actually. That's the harder part. But since you don't get a whole lot of fish bites, it's hard to practice. Somehow I managed to catch one fish, though. Somehow. I think it was a miracle. I think I've maybe gotten, I'm going to say 5 bites in total. But it is a game about patience. So the good news is that I'm getting a steady 90 frames per second. So again, I did have to lower it to the lowest lighting and effects and whatnot. And I have to, it says screen resolution. I think that's the same thing as render resolution. You gotta lower it to 80 from the default 100. And I don't know, are we not gonna attract this fish? Oh, I'm having so much bad luck. They're just not attracted. Are you serious? They don't want it. Okay. Let's go to a different spot, since we've had bad luck here. Let's go here. And again, doesn't mean we're going to get lucky here. I don't know if there's any more fish here than there was in the other. But again, we're going to press trigger to lower the line a bit. Okay, and then we're going to go. You can change, by the way, you can change the color of the line. I might want to change the color. I changed it to green, but I'm not sure I really like green because it can be a little hard to see.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I know that was awesome. All of my casts have been awesome. But I'm going for excellent, not great, not awesome, but perfection. That's what I'm going for. And again, you want just a little consistent rate here. And what you're hoping for is that there's a fish that is near your bait as you're pulling in and gets attracted by the movement. So, this is basically fly fishing. I don't know that they're going to be. I think that's too far away. I think that's too far away. I don't think it'll be attracted to this. I think it's too far away. But I hear something else. And we might get lucky here. We might get lucky. We might. No luck. A fish just swam right by it. And it didn't seem attracted at all. So, yeah, no luck so far. And by the way, all you have to do is move your hand like this. You can also press grip, but I actually like doing the more immersive way, which is just moving your hand. And you're slowly bringing in the line. Come on. Come on, please. Please, please, please. Come on. Oh, my God. They are just not attracted to me right now. The fish want no part of this. They're just too smart. Okay. Well, there's not a whole lot we can do. The fish don't want our bait. They want no part of this. Oh, uh-oh. No, what happened? Hey, what happened? It was going for the line, but then it went away at the last second. Oh, here we... Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me. Are you joking right now? I had 2 fish come to the line and then... Okay, well, let's do this again. That was actually a pretty big... This took a lot longer than I thought it would be. I thought this would be I didn't think it was that far. Okay, well, let's just... Okay, there we go. Okay. So back and forth. Another great presentation, but no excellent so far. So we definitely need to do better. And I guess, like I said, the key thing is just to have a consistent rate. And this time I'm just going to try to focus on keeping the consistent rate and not try to slow down if they're nearby. I'm just not going to pay attention to the fish. If they're not attracted to it, they're not attracted to it. But I'm just going to do a little consistent bringing the line back, regardless of what the fish are doing. Because I think the last 2 times I went a little bit slower, slowed down, paused, thinking the fish might be more attracted to it, but they just did a U-turn and went away. This time, though, it doesn't seem like any of the fish even did that this time. So, yeah, we might need. Look, there's another one. He looks like he wants some of this, but you know what? I'm not gonna do anything different. I'm just gonna keep my steady rate. Regardless of what the fish does. And it didn't want any of this at all. It didn't go for it. Okay. Well, maybe it's just bad luck. Maybe it's just bad luck on my part. I will say this is a pretty peaceful, relaxing fishing game, but I'd like to have a little bit more luck with catching fish. Like I said, I spent about an hour, and so far I've only caught 1 fish. So I'm going to keep the consistent rate here, regardless of what that fish does. I mean, if it comes towards the line, it comes towards the line. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm going to keep my steady rate. regardless of what it does. And I don't think it's going to come towards it. Yeah, I don't think it will. Okay, so let's lower it a little bit. We're going to go back, forth, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, another great. We did another great, but just because we're doing great cast doesn't mean we're having any luck with the fish. We have 0 luck right now. 0 luck. We might have to move to a different spot. I mean, there's a lot of fish in this spot, but they're just, I don't know, maybe I have the wrong line. I'll look at the options. I'll look at the temperature, and then I'll look at the options and see maybe there's a change we need to make. So I'll look into that in a second as soon as I finish this one. But we can see the fish. There's plenty of fish. I don't know if we're just doing something wrong. Maybe we have the wrong line. But I'm going to be patient. This is a game that requires patience. And like I said, so far this is the best fly casting game in VR that I've ever played. I think I've only played one that was kind of like this. Most fishing games, if they have fly casting, that's like an afterthought. This is the main focus of this game. So, it's pretty, as far as a fishing simulation, it's pretty good at that. I would even say the having no luck with the fish is pretty realistic. At least that's been my experience. You can go a whole day without catching one fish if you just have bad luck. Yeah, but then one day you catch like 3 or 4, and you're like, wow, I had a great day fishing. So, of course, nowadays people cheat and they have like those radars. That's cheating. To me, that's not real fishing. That's like shooting fish in a barrel. That's totally illegal. Or using those big nets, that the boats use. Again, that's not fishing. That's illegal stuff. No, I mean a man and his rod and just his eyesight and sound and, his knowledge and know-how. That's it. That's real fishing there. Or woman, not just, or woman, There's some great fishing women out there as well, not just men. This is a sport for anyone. Kids, mom, dad, anyone. Okay. So let's see. This is what? 12 degrees. Let's look at the 12 degrees. Let's look at our equipment. So choose line 12 degrees. I would say we're intermediate. Right? That's 54 is not cold, right? It's intermediate, right? Okay, anyways, let's lower the line a little bit. Okay, and we want to go backwards, forwards, backwards, forward, backwards, and cast. We might change colors of the line so I can see it a little bit better. See if maybe I could see it a little bit better. The green should be visible. I mean, it's pretty neon green, so it doesn't really clash with the green of the trees and the grass. But I don't know. I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing it sometimes. But I see it better than the default yellow, though. That's for sure. It seems like I'm having the opposite of the intended effect. I think this is the wrong line. If anything, I think it's too high. I mean, it's too low. Let's look into that. Let's see. So again, let's look at our equipment. Choose line. Yeah, let's try to keep it a slow sinking because we want it higher to the water because it seems that's where the fish are. And let's change line color. Let's go red. Did it go red? Oh yeah, it did. Okay, it looks more like orange. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, a little. Okay, forward, back, forward, back, and there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, not bad. Great. I think that's a little bit easier to see now. And yeah, I think the fish are near the top in the water. You know, I don't think they're at a low depth, so I think we're right with the temperature. I don't think the fish are that low. I think they're pretty much swimming near the surface of the water. Okay, maybe we'll get lucky here. Let's see what happens. Come on, fish. Are you not attracted to that at all? Oh, come on. Really? Are you serious right now? He swam right by it. Oh, right here. Oh, right here. Come on. Yes, you want it. It's right there. Oh my God. This is the worst luck. He was like attracted to it for like a second and then he just stopped. What happened? Okay, let's try one more time. Then we're going to change locations if we can. We're having the worst luck. We are having the worst luck. Okay. And again, our casts are all great. We haven't had a single bad cast. But does it matter? Does it matter? Yeah, I don't think there's any fish. I think we gotta move. Where do we move though? Okay, let's just. Yeah, I don't think we're catching anything here. I think we gotta move. There were some fish, but none of them bit. So let's see, where can we go? Over there. Hopefully, we get lucky. and let's go. Another great cast. But I don't see any fish. Hopefully we get lucky. So like I said, I've only caught one fish so far, and I don't want to make this an extra long video. But I'll do one more cast. Oh, here's a fish right here. Maybe it'll be attracted to it. Maybe. Nah, he's gonna swim away by the time the line gets anywhere near him. Okay, well, at least there was one fish nearby. Okay, I was hoping to show at least one attempt at reeling in a fish, right? For the video, for the content, but it's not looking good so far. This game will test your patience and your fishing knowledge. And at this point, I'm not really sure what's going on. Am I doing something wrong? Is my fishing knowledge just terrible? Let me know in the comments below if you think I'm doing something wrong, and there's a reason I'm just not attracting any fish. Like, I don't know what happened earlier. I had a lot more bites, but I just start recording the video. All of a sudden, they stopped biting. Like I said, I had like, I don't know, 5-6 bites, and I was able to catch one out of those attempts. But right now it's going pretty terrible. Maybe my fly casts are just too slow. Maybe I need to be faster. Or maybe I'm going too fast. I need to go even slower. I'm not really sure. Let's do this. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. Another great presentation. But no bites, and I don't see any fish. We might need to move spots, because I've seen one fish, I think, but that's not really good. Just got to go where the fish are, and maybe we're just unlucky. Last time I must have just gone to where all the fish were, and this time I'm just been where they ain't, and it's just as simple as that. Yeah, I don't think there's fish in this spot. We seen one, but that ain't good enough. Oh, I see one over there, but it's pretty far away. And I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's not anywhere near us. And I don't think it'll be attracted at all. Oh, there's one. But what's going on? It's like they're swimming in my direction, going towards the bait, and then they just do a 180. What is up with that? Okay, let's go to a different spot. I guess we'll go over there. Why is that one red? Does that red mean... Oh, it just means you're pointing at it. Oh, this might be a better spot. This might be a better spot if... Hold on. 1... set and go. Okay. All right. Great. Yeah, there seems to be more fish here. Ooh, I've seen several. Okay. I saw like 3 or 4 different ones. Hopefully one of them goes near me. Okay, I just saw them swim by. Where are they now? They all left? Okay. Well, I don't know what happened, but they seem to all have left at the same time. So let's try it again. One more time here. 1, 2, and 3. Average. Oh, that was one of my poorer casts. Maybe if I did a better cast, it would have been a track. Oh, we have one coming straight towards our cast. We'll see what happens here. We'll see. We'll see. It swam right past it. Am I doing something wrong? Do I have the wrong line? I mean, they seem to be swimming near the surface, and I have the line that's for nearest the surface. So I'm a little confused. Okay, maybe this guy. Maybe this guy. Maybe we're going to get lucky here. Maybe we're going to get lucky here. Maybe we're going to get... Oh, come on. You're swimming right by it, dude. My dude. You're swimming right by... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is this? Okay, we're going to... I don't know what's going on. Maybe I read it wrong. I thought it said the pole had to be like this, but maybe it's the other way around. Okay, we're going to... We're gonna go. Ready? Set. I can barely see it. Go. And great presentation, it says. It doesn't feel great when the fish aren't biting, though. And they swim near it, which makes it even more annoying. Like, they just swim right by it. I don't know what's going on. By the way, I don't have any money to upgrade anything, so I've already spent it. So, in case you're wondering, can you upgrade your fishing gear? Yes, you can. But I don't have any more money to upgrade anything, so that's what's going on. So, the only thing we can really do is change the color of the line and change the line from either shallow, medium depths, or very deep. So we're choosing shallow because that's where I see the fish. I don't know if that's right, but that's what it looks like to me. It looks like to me like they're swimming near the surface of the water, and they just don't seem interested at all. Okay. I mean, I could do medium depths just to... Let's try that. Let's do equipment again. And just so you see, I don't have enough money. There you go. I don't have enough money. Okay. And we're going to go with choose line. We're going to go for intermediates. We can't upgrade the rod. As you see, we don't have enough money. We can't change the texture. And we're keeping the color. So let's just go again. Again, we went for medium depths this time. Just because it's near the surface isn't working, so maybe that'll work. We'll see. We'll see. 1, 2, and 3. Another great cast. I'm not getting any excellence, though. I need to practice my cast to get excellence. Yeah, I was hoping for the video that we get at least 1 bite. I did not expect us to get 0 bites. Like I said, I was playing earlier, and I got several bites. Like I said, I got 5 or 6 bites. I was able to catch 1 fish by a miracle. But now we're having 0 luck. Now that I started the video, I have 0 luck. I mean, that's fishing, though. So, as far as realism, I give this Flycaster VR a 10 out of 10. Most realistic fishing game in VR. I've had 0 bites. That's pretty realistic. That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke. I wouldn't say this is the best fishing experience. I think I think it's called Bait and Switch. Is it? Or is it Bait and Catch? And I think even maybe Real Fishing VR might be better, even though the graphics aren't as good. Like I said, Real Fishing VR, the Quest exclusive, is like stereoscopic 3D photos in the background. Obviously, in the foreground, you do have like some real... It's on a real 3D game engine. But the background, it looks realistic because it's like a stereoscopic 3D photo. Versus this, you can tell this is a game engine all the way around. But it's not the most realistic I've ever seen. But, well, you know what? No, I take that back. In fishing, it is the most realistic I've ever seen in fishing. But not the best looking. I still think Catch and Release, I think it's called, is the best looking one. Even though it's more of a cartoony look, I just think overall it just looks better. More pleasing on the eyes. Okay, let's move. This is not working. There we go. Okay. So again, one. It's kind of hard to see though. When you this is what makes it difficult for me. I just have a hard time seeing. It says great presentation though, so I assume I'm doing something right. Why I'm getting no nibbles, I have no idea. There is a fish nearby here that we might luck into if we hurry up. I'm going to try to keep a consistent rate, and hopefully we just attract it. There we go. There we go. Is it attracted? Is it attract? Oh, wow. It swam right by it. I don't know what we're doing. Maybe it's... you know what? Let's just... It's 62 degrees cold. That's the only thing I can imagine. Maybe it's the line. So we're just gonna, just out of curiosity, we're gonna go with we're gonna go with the fast sinking. I don't know. Maybe the temperature we have it way wrong, and we're supposed to be. I think to me it looks like they're swimming near the surface, but maybe I'm just completely blind and wrong. So that might be the reason why we're just not getting any bites. 2 and 3. Again, we're getting great on our cast, so it's not our cast. It's definitely the rest of the operation where we're failing at. I don't know if we're choosing the wrong locations. I don't know. Maybe we're choosing the wrong lines. I was having better luck earlier. I didn't change the lines earlier. I just had it on the default, which is near the surface. Which I might go back to that. Yeah, I don't know that this is right. It definitely doesn't look right. I mean, I had even less luck this time. Okay. Let's do the opposite. Slow sinking. And hopefully we have better luck with slow sinking. 1. Ready. Set. Go. Again, we're getting mostly great cast here. But, maybe here we might... Nope. Nope. Not even attracted to my bait. It was like, no thank you. I'm not hungry. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, because like I said earlier, I got several bites. And I'm basically doing the same thing. If anything, I'm just experimenting with the different lines, but I'm basically doing the exact same thing. We might go to a different spot, though, just for one last try. Hopefully, we get lucky if we move to a different spot. At this point, I'm at my wit's end. I might just have to call the video without getting a single bite. That's the last thing I want to do, but I mean, I can't force the fish to bite. So, But yeah, definitely comment if you think I'm doing something wrong. If there's something I could have done to attract more fish. Okay, let's go. No, what do you do? What are you doing? Okay, so so okay, and ooh. So that fish is obviously not attracted, but it's pretty far away anyway. So this one's white. So there's plenty of fish. We might be using the wrong line though. There's several fish though. There's like 3 different fish. And let's see if any of them are attracted to the. So far, none of them are showing like they're attracted to it. They're nearby. They're like, nah, we're not hungry. We don't want that line. And they all swam away from it. Wow. Wowie wow. So I don't know. Do we have the wrong type of line? That's the only thing I can think of. Like really? I would say it's 64. I mean, I mean, to me, 64 is like mild. It's mild temperature. Okay. So we got a bite. We want to tire it. We want to reel it in. You want to bring it in? So we're struggling right now. We're struggling. I think the fish is getting the better of me, but we're going to try to change that. I think the fish is getting tired, though. I see it struggling less. No, we don't want it to, the line to break. We got to be careful here. So, this is taking forever. Like, is the line not coming in? Am I doing something wrong? I don't want the line to break though. So. I can feel the fish pulling really hard. Which, unless it was like a shark or something, like a really big fish, I don't think it'd be like. I'm pretty sure this is a very small fish, but the force of it makes it feel a lot stronger than it is. And this is taking way long. I'm gonna have to take a chance here that the line breaks. I think I'm being too cautious. I mean, this fish has got to be tired by now. Come on. Come on. It seems like the fish is further away versus getting closer. This is kind of ridiculous now. Okay, I'm going to risk the line breaking because this is just taking way too long. Okay, fine. It finally looks like it's getting closer. This is ridiculous though. This is extra here. Okay, come on, fish. Come on. Wow, this is too much of a struggle here. Come on. It does not take this long to reel in a fish. Come on. Maybe I'm wrong, but from my experience, it doesn't usually take this long. Of course, in fishing games, usually lines break a lot more often than you do in real life. There we go. There we go. And I told you it was going to be a little fish. A 2-pound rainbow trout and all that trouble for 2 pounds. That's crazy. Okay. Well, we finally caught a fish. I redeemed myself. I mean, this game is very niche. If you're into fly casting, well, I would say this is a must-buy for you because how many other fly fishing games are in VR? I think I've only seen one, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't think that one was that good. So, yeah, I would say this is a king of fly fishing. But as far as just fishing in general, I like I said, I think catch and release and is it VR real fishing? It's not the one on the Steam store. There's like one on the Steam store that has like that name. That's not the one I'm talking about. It's the Quest Store exclusive, and I might be saying the name wrong, but I would say those are better games. Although this is definitely more on the realistic side, so this is more sim, more realistic. I think what it needs is just more content. I think it needs like a better tutorial. The tutorial is just a video, a video that you go to let me show you. In fact, let me show you before I end the video. Let me just show you. Let's go to main menu. Let's go tutorial. Let me show you what it is. This is the tutorial. So you basically at a swimming pool, a pond swimming pool. Let's leave though because I don't want to see this. But that's the tutorial. It's not a very good tutorial. But if you want fly fishing, this game is definitely for you. If I have to rate this game, I'd give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. It's the best fly fishing game in VR, but it's not the best fishing game in VR. But it does have like the most realistic graphics, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys know more realistic looking fishing game, let me know. But I don't think there is. And I was able to get a steady 90 frames per second just by lowering the graphics, so that's good. It is in early access. I think it does need more content, more unlocks. it would be great instead of the teleport nodes if we had full locomotion. Maybe we actually go in the, because I think in fly fishing you actually go in the water. You have like those pants, and you go in the water like almost like waist deep. I think that's real fly fishing. So I think this is what this game is missing. So you want full locomotion, smooth turning that's a lot faster than this, and just more content. More locations, more fish, more unlocks, etc., etc. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play Early Impressions for Flycaster VR. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.